The time has come for me to say a few words about Vic Mignogna. Doomcock has been sitting here for a while, observing these happenings from afar, this tar and feathering in absentia of Vic Mignogna. I've been waiting. I've been watching. What have I been waiting for? Quite simply, I've been waiting for the proof. I've been waiting to find out exactly what all this hubbub was about. That said, I think it's time now, because I've waited and I've waited and I've waited and I've waited and I've not seen a goddamn shred of evidence. I titled this video, I Stand with Vic, because I stand now with Vic Mignogna. Why? The same reason that I stood with Vic on several of my live streams where I was asked about this and I publicly declared my support for Vic Mignogna. Because in this country and in the world that I'm going to build when I conquer the earth, a man is innocent until proven guilty. That is not merely a courtesy. That is not merely a good idea. That is not merely law. That is the foundation of our very civilization, and it has never been more important than in this age of social media. Do I have to explain this? Do I really have to state why people must be considered innocent until proven guilty? All you little wannabe witch hunters out there might want to listen up. Here's a short civics class from Doomcock. The reason is simple. Without that presumption of innocence, everyone is guilty. Everyone is guilty at the whim of the accuser without the presumption of innocence. I cannot believe that things have gotten so bad that now a supervillain has to lecture these SJWs on what justice is. A supervillain has to speak out about justice, in defense of justice. That's how bad the world has gotten. I've waited this long looking for a shred of proof, and goddamn it, I've not found anything, nothing that leads me to believe that Vic Mignogna is guilty of anything except making great Star Trek. That Vic Mignogna is guilty of. And I have personally heard anecdotal evidence, straight from people who know him, of what a great guy he is. And I've heard that he's Italian. The evidence supports this, given his name, which I've had a great deal of difficulty learning to pronounce. And what does that mean? That he's Italian? It means that he's a hugger. Not just of women, but of men, of anybody. Because that's their culture. They're very open. They're very giving. And they're very affectionate. Not in a sexual way. In a cordial, courtly, old-world way. I've heard that he's a devoutly religious man. I've heard that he treats everyone with respect. And while some have tried to tar him with the old homophobia brush, he employed gay people on Star Trek continues. And so a word of advice to those of you out there leveling accusations against Vic, probably need to go ahead and lawyer up. Because he has. Vic Mignogna has a GoFundMe to fund his legal struggle to vindicate his name and to force those making these accusations that have ruined his life into putting up or shutting up. And I think it's high time. And so, yes, I stand with Vic Mignogna until someone gives me a compelling reason not to. And if that reason exists, if he actually sexually assaulted anyone, then I will no longer stand with him. That's how it works. Because innocent until proven guilty is the foundation upon which our civilization is built. And I'm not going to see our civilization undermined for the purpose of some really swell virtue-signaling tweets. A man's life is worth much, much more than that, and particularly this man, who is one of the few men left on Earth who understands how to make Star Trek. Star Trek Continues is Star Trek. Star Trek Continues is probably my favorite incarnation of Star Trek, other than the original series itself and The Next Generation. And on that note, Doomcock wants to personally thank Vic Mignogna for the joyous gift that he gave the world with Star Trek Continues. Mr. Mignogna, I've never had the pleasure of meeting you, but I just want to say thank you. Star Trek Continues is a miracle. It is a masterpiece. You have succeeded where CBS has utterly and wretchedly failed, and Doomcock salutes you. And Doomcock stands with you, Vic Mignogna. Please give to Vic Mignogna's GoFundMe, because in a world where a man is guilty until proven innocent, we are all doomed. From the center of the earth, this is Dicta Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry.